Dear viewers, welcome to 90 Day Fiancé latest news. Watch the full video and give your valuable comments. Thank you. The family Chantel's Pedro Jimeno won't be happy anytime soon after divorcing Chantel Everett. On season 4 of 90 Day Fiancé, he and Chantel joined the franchise. Unquestionably in love with Chantel, Pedro dreamed of starting a life together in the United States. Unfortunately, after they announced they were married and would have to deal with difficulties in their marriage, things changed. Pedro ended his marriage because he had had enough of the drama in the family after 7 years. He is now giving his all to his new profession as a real estate agent, concentrating on his work. In season 4 of The Family Chantel, Pedro breaks Chantel's heart by requesting a divorce, positioning him as the antagonist of the reality TV show. Pedro was thought by the Everett family to be a con artist who entered the country via Chantel. Pedro, though, refuted this, saying he just fell out of love. The Family Chantel's 5th season featured Pedro and Chantel's final divorce settlement, which was reached after a protracted court struggle over their joint bank account. In 2024, Pedro is concentrating on his work while Chantel is out looking for love. Ever since splitting from Chantel, Pedro has been doing well. But he can't seem to achieve true happiness because of the drastic changes in his mentality. Pedro has changed drastically since the COVID-19 outbreak struck. His marriage eventually ended in divorce as a result of his unwavering emphasis on his real estate agent profession. Pedro remains engrossed in his profession in 2024. Although he has good financial standing, he has sadly been unable to start a family. Pedro may lose out on his goal to start a family if he continues to put his wants before those of others. The 4th season of The Family Chantel raised concerns about Pedro's obsessive attention to work. Chantel reached out to her in-laws for assistance, doing everything in her power to provide for her family. Unfortunately, Pedro was too focused on his career to notice Chantel's efforts. He appeared particularly intimate with his female coworkers, which unnerved Chantel. Chantel saw strange activity at Pedro's workplace, which led her to doubt his allegiance. He seemed to be overly cordial with his supervisor and coworkers, perhaps going too far in order to further his career. It appears that Pedro's conceited behavior caused Chantel and him to break up. While many would struggle to maintain their love, Pedro opted for the simpler route of ignoring their marital issues. He is similar to his father in that he was self-centered and insensitive to the feelings of others. Pedro obviously finds it difficult to comprehend the value of sacrifice and compromise in a relationship. Pedro doesn't seem to have the necessary skills to sustain successful relationships or learn how to give up things for someone you love. Regretfully, Pedro's narcissistic characteristics detract from his attractiveness to possible companions. In seasons 3 and 4 of The Family Chantel, Pedro revealed his true nature. He refers to Chantel as being lethargic and makes it seem as though he is more concerned with his profession than hers. Pedro even made a comparison between their work ethics, omitting to mention that Chantel is employed in a difficult field as a nurse. Pedro continuously minimized Chantel's behavior while believing he should have been treated better. He was unsupportive when Chantel needed time off or wanted to take a vacation. Pedro obviously has trouble seeing things from other people's viewpoints and has a tendency to lead a one-dimensional life. Relationships are a priority for couples like Lauren and Alexei Bravarnik, Annie Suwan, and David Toborowski, and they truly bring them delight. Pedro, in contrast, seems to be focused solely on his goals and aspirations. Pedro may have a hard time finding happiness because money is his primary concern. Given his tense connection with Chantel's family, it is clear that he has little interest in building lasting ties. Pedro puts his needs above everyone else's, so it could be difficult for him to find a community that is there for him. The Family Chantel actor should be able to recognize his shortcomings and work on them. This gossip is over. If you liked the video, then give your opinion in the comment box and stay with us by subscribing the channel. Thank you.